So no matter how many times you let us down, sweetie, my faith will be there to pick you right back up.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stars you forgot were on Dawson's Creek.
What about the film festival you told me about?
It shouldn't be his choice.
You're right. It shouldn't be Mrs. Leary, but it is.
You guys mind if I pee?
For this list, we're looking at famous celebs who have since gone on to bigger and better things, but used to hang out in Capeside with Dawson and friends. Let us know if we missed any of your favorite cameos in the comments below. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10, Jane Lynch.
Oh, shoot. We missed it. Surprise!
We all know Jane Lynch as the tough-as-nails gym teacher Sue Sylvester from Glee.
I am going to create an environment that is so toxic, no one will want to be a part of that club.
However, she's no stranger to the role of disapproving matriarch, as evidenced by her single-episode appearance as Pacey's mother. While we're often used to seeing Lynch's patronizing attitude played for laughs, here it's used to heighten the dramatic tension, as she channels her trademark condescending charm to chide her son for being unsuccessful.
So no matter how many times you let us down, sweetie, my faith will be there to pick you right back up.
While she may not have been a household name at the time, this episode gave us a glimpse of what was to come for this prolific performer.
Pacey, why doesn't Joanna set the table?
My name's Joey, Ma.
That's what I said.
Number 9, Rachael Leigh Cook.
It's just me.
You may know her best as the frontwoman of a rock band, or the girl who Freddie Prinze Jr. finally realized was pretty once she took off her glasses. Yeah, hopefully we leave that trope in the dust. But before Rachael Leigh Cook was any of those things, she was living it up in Capeside. Cook had a small role as Devin, a film student who takes on the role of the Joey character in Dawson's movie.
Look, I just wanted to say that I think you show real potential as a director.
Oh yeah, and she sometimes moonlights as a nude model. Cook's arc was short, just 3 episodes, but she made an impression as a snarky, blunt actress who made Joey more than a bit jealous. Number 8, Julie Bowen.
Well, then I have just one question. Why aren't the two of you together now?
Back in the 90s, Julie Bowen had already made a little bit of a name for herself in comedies like Happy Gilmore. And she's definitely become a household name since with her starring turn as Claire Dunphy on Modern Family.
I just threw in the first thing I could find.
But you might have forgotten that she also had a teeny tiny role on Dawson's Creek, in a very important episode. In Season 3's Stolen Kisses, Bowen plays Dawson's Aunt Gwen, who the gang goes to stay with during spring break. The episode ends up being a pivotal moment for Pacey and Joey, who finally admit their feelings for each other, with a little nudging from Gwen herself.
That's a splendid idea, Pacey.
Thanks for bringing our favorite couple together, Aunt Gwen. Number 7, Scott Foley.
Hi, I'm Cliff.
Hi, I'm Jen.
While Felicity may be the more well-known teen drama vehicle for Scott Foley, it wasn't the only one. And it wasn't even the only one that aired in 1998.
Felicity, right? I'm Noel.
While he was charming us all as the cute but geeky Noel Crane, he was also playing a bit character on Dawson's Creek. Foley played the role of Cliff, a popular jock vying for Jen Lindley's heart in Season 1.
Is there anything that you're not good at?
Yeah, dancing. I'm rhythmically challenged.
While he's now more well-known for his roles on Shonda Rhimes shows such as Grey's Anatomy and Scandal, we'll never forget Foley's teen drama past.
Dance with me. He's gone. We don't care. Let it go.
Liv.
Shut up and dance.
Number 6, Polly Perrette.
What about the film festival you told me about? Isn't that coming up?
Whenever Polly Perrette shows up on screen, you automatically think she's solving a murder case. And why wouldn't you? The famous actress starred on NCIS from 2003 to 2018 and has basically become synonymous with her character Abby Shudo. So synonymous, in fact, that you might have a hard time adjusting when rewatching her scenes on Dawson's Creek. Just 2 years before her run on NCIS, Perrette appeared in 2 episodes of Dawsons, playing a therapist who Dawson visits to help with his anxiety. She's been cast as a PhD, she's been cast as working in forensics. Perrette definitely gives off expert vibes to casting agents.
It might be good to take life on the road for a little while. Help clear your mind.
Number 5, Tony Hale.
Our files indicate that you signed what's called a healthcare proxy for Mr. Brooks. Is that correct?
You may know and love him as the anxiety-ridden Buster Bluth in Arrested Development, or maybe as the overly loyal Gary on Veep.
No. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry.
But long before these roles, Tony Hale played a much more reserved part on Dawson's Creek. Hale played Dr. Bronin, the doctor for Dawson's mentor and cranky old friend Mr. Brooks, who is forced to give Dawson shocking and upsetting news.
What are the chances that he's gonna wake up before he dies?
I don't know. But trust me, even if I did, it would not make your decision any easier.
The comedian is almost unrecognizable in the role, not because of his looks, but because he has to play it so straight.
I'm sorry.
There is no trace of the silliness of his other more famous characters here. Number 4, Bianca Lawson.
I just wanted you to have an opportunity to speak, for everyone to know your side of the story.
Actress Bianca Lawson has run the gamut of the teen drama canon. From Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Sister Sister in the 90s to Pretty Little Liars and The Vampire Diaries in the 2010s, she's done it all. Seriously, we didn't even name half the teen shows she's been in.
Don't say that.
But some of the roles she's more famous for now might overshadow her small recurring role on Dawson's Creek as Nikki Green, Principal Green's daughter and Dawson's friend.
The people tonight aren't like that.
It was a short arc, just 4 episodes, but Lawson shone as the shy yet driven young filmmaker who puts Dawson in his place more than once. Number 3, Hilary Burton.
Don't be ashamed of your success.
What's success?
Blink and you might miss it. We all remember Chad Michael Murray's run on Dawson's Creek. It seemed like he was on every teen show back in the day, as Charlie Todd, a playboy musician who dates Jen and Joey.
See, now wait a second. That sounded suspiciously like flirting with me.
Maybe. And this is what a dial tone sounds like.
But look closely at the 19th episode of Season 5, and you might see another familiar One Tree Hill face. That's right, Hilary Burton, aka Peyton Sawyer, has a small role in the episode where Dawson and friends fly down to Florida for spring break.
You grew up to be way hotter than I expected. Right?
She's credited as VJ Hilary, and even shares a scene with her future co-star and One Tree Hill love interest. If only they knew.
Even if we could be together, what makes you think it would work?
Number 2, Seth Rogen.
You guys mind if I pee?
Okay, there are so many movies you think of when you think of Seth Rogen. Knocked Up, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Superbad.
How old are you, McLovin?
You might even think of a TV show, Freaks and Geeks Heads Unite.
Clearly worth all the effort.
But we're betting you definitely do not think of Dawson's Creek. Well, think again. Rogen had a small role in Season 6 as Bob, a stoner, surprise, who hooks up with Audrey, and then joins her, Joey, and Eddie on a cross-country road trip to take Audrey to rehab.
So where are we going, baby?
We are going to LA.
Cool. It's where Ozzy lives.
We'd also like to point out that this cameo is double the fun, as it marks a reunion with his Freaks and Geeks co-star Busy Phillips. Ah, the memories.
You know, when you're done with your whole little rehab thing, if you're in the market for a new addiction, I know this drug called B.O.B.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Alexandra Breckenridge, from Jack's ex-girlfriend to This Is Us.
Dawson, Pacey, I want you to meet my friend, Kate Douglas.
Nice to meet you, Kate Douglas.
Any friends of Jackers are instant friends of mine.
Machen Amick, from Twin Peaks to dating Dawson's dad.
Your father mentioned the possibility of you interning in Hollywood. You know, I have plenty of contacts there. I'm sure I could set you up with a summer job at an agency or a production company.
Mika Borum. Before she starred in teen faves of her own, she was Joey's babysitting job.
Can I give you some advice?
Sure.
Eddie totally likes you. Hope a guy like him looks at me that way someday. Don't mess it up.
Adam Kaufman. Before starring in State of Affairs, he was making LGBTQ+ history.
Yeah, I want to show you that I can and that I'm not afraid to... Oh, hell, this.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Jennifer Morrison.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
As the star of 2 very successful TV shows, House and Once Upon a Time, Jennifer Morrison needs no introduction.
I believe it.
But long before she was performing surgery or fighting fairy tale monsters, she was making teens everywhere jealous by shacking up with Pacey Witter. On a boat, no less. In season 5 of Dawson's Creek, Morrison played Melanie Thompson, a law student who meets Pacey when he gets a job working on her uncle's yacht. Their romance was short-lived, just 2 episodes. But her time on the creek will never be forgotten.
You know, you make a man want to stay on shore for a while.
Oh, and ruin my perfect salad boy fantasy.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.